Good morning.
Happy Wednesday? No, we're Tuesday. Only Tuesday.
It is
wow.
Tuesday. It's Friday for
I've lost all sense of
some
time.
people, yeah. Heather's schedule. Glad you're with us, friends, here on this Tuesday. Do we have to double check? Yeah, it is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
I'm Brendan here with Heather, and then Director Gibb is back there directing this.
He
we'll
is.
see where he takes us.
He's the captain of the ship, so we'll have to take his orders.
Yeah.
But Brendan was off yesterday. Most of our Facebook Live viewers know it was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
And he had a nice extended weekend.
Yeah, I don't normally take my birthday off, but I did this year, and it was a lot of fun seeing family and friends. And yep, it was downstate, and then my voice is still recovering a little bit. I went to a certain theme park in northern Ohio, and did a lot of screaming and giggling on the roller coasters.
Yeah, I've ridden roller coasters with Brendan at said place, and we both screamed the entire time.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, weather was pretty good.
Yeah.
The crowds, well, we got the fast passes, so we got to ride a lot of rides in a short amount of time.
You guys did it right before, like, most schools are out, so maybe that helped a little bit.
Yeah, so the longest way to wait for a ride, probably half an hour-ish.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but a couple of rides, one of the rides wasn't open that we wanted to be on. But anyway, glad to be back, and
Glad you had fun.
See my
Enjoyed
mom's commenting, and it was nice to be with her and my dad and Benj, and yep.
Yeah.
Good
the
friend
crew.
Harrison, sports director, went with us too. Yep.
Longtime friend and big. You guys know anything about Harrison Beebe? He likes sports, of course, but avid roller coaster fanatic.
Big coaster fan. Yep.
Big fan.
Yep.
He's organized like station days where we all go to said theme park because he just loves roller coasters.
It was a good time. Looked like I missed a little bit of severe weather.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thankfully off my watch, pretty much. I did share a little bit, but right when Joe came in, it was all happening, and I'm like, it's all Joe. So
then where was this video from?
this was Emmett County, and they were under that severe thunderstorm warning yesterday.
Okay.
So most of our hail pictures that I've seen have come from Emmett County. I saw some reports, though, some heavier downpours and maybe some smaller hail in other counties, but the most that we've seen that have been submitted have been Emmett. So that is that video just from yesterday. You can see smaller size hail. So we're talking about the criteria in which you need to reach to make it a severe thunderstorm warning even. So for it to be severe, what is the one criteria of the size of hail? Is it dime size, quarter size, or golf ball size? You can see that it's not golf ball size hail. Not quite.
We already have guesses. We have comments and things. We'll get to those in a few minutes.
Cool.
But
Sounds
first,
good.
weather.
Weather fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is another picture. You can see a lot of the ground covered by the hail yesterday. So this was also Emmett County, and this was at Cross Village. Tashina sent in this one. You can see the deck there kind of covered. Same thing with the grassy and soil surfaces. If you have any pictures and videos, we would love for you to share them with us. We could pass it along to National Weather Service too. Go to our chime-in page at upnorthlive.com, or you can also just send them in the comments and I'll reach out to you. But that is one of the submissions we received, and that's the full screen video of the hail that was falling in Blish Township. And also, that was in Emmett County, too. So you can see that. That was in the background of the weather quiz video because that was just yesterday. You can see it's pelting the deck there. Here's a look at what we are seeing, what we're going to see today. So we're seeing some lingering rain, most of which is now winding down on radar and satellite. And we'll bounce around here and show you a few light sprinkles. Looks like Roscommon County, just northern Roscommon. And then closer to Oceana and Lake County. Look at that, even Rose Lake waking up to some light showers. And then Very isolated sprinkles now ending closer to Lake Huron. You can see that counterclockwise motion in which our showers are spinning. It's rotating around that center of low pressure. So most of our shower chances will already wind down early morning today. We are expecting some showers in the afternoon, some pop-up showers possible, mainly in the eastern upper peninsula. Some will make their way down to the northeast side, but overall, nothing widespread expected today. Tomorrow, we'll stick with those shower chances, early passing showers in the eastern upper peninsula. So most of us will be drier tomorrow, although we have that slight chance around. Thursday, we will see more of those shower chances south. Again, nothing widespread. If you're in the eastern upper on Thursday, you'll be dry. So we have spotty shower chances just each and every day. Today, we'll say it's fair conditions if you have a tee time for golf. We'll see 60s and even low 70s. Even upper 50s will be possible, just depending on where you are. And we'll see a few PM showers, a westerly wind anywhere from 10 to around 15 miles per hour. So look at our morning. We'll see our winds out of the west. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds. We will see those pop-up showers by the afternoon. If you're west of I-75 and in other spots in the northern lower, we'll say a few sprinkles are possible today, but you can see all those showers mainly staying in the eastern upper peninsula and into the straits. Now tonight we will see those lingering showers still there, so some light sprinkles are possible in the eastern upper. You can see those early passing showers north tomorrow. No, we'll clear out. We'll see a lot of sunshine. I do think we're going to still be dealing with some lingering haze around tomorrow too, and then coupled with that, some cloud cover by the evening. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast highs. We'll see them on the cooler side, below average in most spots. You can see Paradise, Sault Ste. Marie, Rudyard sitting at 59 degrees, 65 in Engadine and Newberry. AM showers, scattered PM pop-up showers, 69 in Mayo and Harrisville. We'll see isolated PM shower east, and then 68 in Traverse City, a few sprinkles west of I-75. So again, nothing is widespread today, but we could see a little bit of some lingering moisture still in the atmosphere. Now tonight we will see 40s and 50s, some lingering scattered showers in the eastern upper. On the east side, we'll see some clearing. So we'll call it mostly clear, a few clouds around. Winds will shift out of the southwest tonight or south if you are closer to Traverse City, Grand Traverse County, Kalkaska, 52 in Cadillac, Lake City, Houghton Lake, and a mostly clear sky. So that's a look at the extended forecast. It looks a bit active. It will just be a matter of if you're in the eastern upper or the northern lower the next few days. Shower chances north tomorrow. Thursday, we'll see those scattered showers south. We will see rain arriving Friday. Friday, it looks a bit cloudy and rainy, especially in the northern lower. As we get into Saturday, some lingering rain. It looks like mainly early day rain there. So if you have any plans for early Father's Day celebrations, maybe need the umbrella handy. Father's Day itself is looking dry and a little warmer.
Ready for comments, Heather?
Let's try it.
All right.
I was telling Brendan, all of you guys were wishing him happy birthday in the Facebook Live yesterday.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We have Paul saying good morning from Rogers City. Joel watching from Pleasanton, 57 and cloudy. He's heading to work soon, and he's guessing quarter size. Susan is saying good morning again. It's cloudy and 55 here in Kalkaska. Gail's saying good morning. The sun is shining in Kingsley.
Okay.
And she's saying it was a nice storm last night. 56 degrees right now. My mom is watching, and as I had mentioned. Hey, Mom, she's saying, so happy Brendan was home for his birthday, and have a wonderful rest of your week. I got a new tire as a birthday gift.
And you know what? As an adult, I appreciate those kinds of gifts because you know what? A tire is expensive and you need it.
Found a little nail in the tire yesterday, right before I was supposed to drive up north. So thanks, Mom and Dad, for the unexpected birthday present.
Do you think that was coming back home you got that?
I think I got it somewhere in Port Huron.
Okay.
Yeah. Mary Ann is saying good morning. I don't think I've seen her name pop up, so welcome to the conversation. We do know Jackie's been here a time or two.
A time or 3 times?
Maybe 3.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, Jackie's been watching for a while. Good to see you pop up here. 52 at her house. She did plant all of vegetables, tomatoes, peppers, green beans, and peas.
Okay.
Now she just needs some sun, Heather.
Yeah, I'll give you some sun. I just wanted to look here. You can see all the overnight lows. We're not really reaching anywhere near freezing the next few days, and we're slowly warming. Hopefully that polar jet retreats more north and a little bit more cloud cover on at night will help insulate the atmosphere. But Brendan, if you haven't planted yours, I think you should probably get on that.
You think it's safe to do so?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
good.
within the next week or so, I'll get on to my planting that I want to do too. But
Yeah.
some things need to happen first before I do that.
Yep.
But
Yep. Gail's guessing quarter size for the weather quiz. We have our friend Mark chiming in, saying good morning from a very cool Mayo, 52 degrees. I got to go build the bonfires for the Nor'easterner Music Festival today. It starts this Friday at 2 p.m. and he's hoping the weather will be okay.
Friday at 2 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least it'll be nice and warm with the bonfires.
Yeah, at least there's fires. Maybe bring the umbrellas and tents if you have them,
Yeah.
canopies. But, this is a longer range forecast, but I will tell you that's what we're looking at. Looks like by the afternoon, most in the northern lower will see that rain. You can see it's pretty much widespread, wide swath. And then you can see why I put early day rain. Some lingering showers morning, but I still think the southeast side could see some lingering rain. So we'll call it early day rain Saturday for now. That's one model. I do want to show you the GFS just to see the agreement on it. And if it loads here, you can see, don't take this one for gospel truth either, but you can see Friday still in agreement of some rain around. Looks a little bit more like the entire state of Michigan for the GFS. It always kind of over predicts rain, even snow. So the general idea is that pretty much all day Friday, which is not good for my personal plans either, but it is what it is.
At least you're prepared now, Mark.
Yeah.
So thanks, Heather, for that. We have another Susan Jones.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Watching from Petoskey.
Wow.
Susan, welcome to the conversation.
Welcome.
We'll have to find out if Susan has a nickname because we have a lot of Susans watching.
Yeah, okay, so we have Susan now in Petoskey, right?
Uh-huh.
We have a Susan in Occoquan Lake. We have a Susan Lash Sims, another Susan, in Kalkaska.
Yep.
And then Susie Q.
Yes.
Where's Susie Q again?
Frederick.
Frederick, okay.
Yep.
Spread all about northern Michigan.
So if Susan Jones becomes a regular, yeah, she's going to have to provide us with a nickname.
Maybe a middle name if you go by that. I don't know.
She does have Susan M. Jones.
Okay. Maybe Susan Mary?
Or maybe Susan's like, nah, I'm done watching because I don't have a
Susan's
nickname.
dipping out. She goes, nah, there's too many of us.
Join us every weekday.
It's a very
Susan
common
Jones.
name. Yeah. Yeah, we do these every day for the most part, unless we are out. Brendan, he was delivering donuts to the first responders Friday.
Yep.
So he was doing good things for the community. When I do my visits, sometimes I have to leave early, but most of the time you can plan on us being right here in our digital studio.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the Salvation Army Advisory Board in Traverse City, and Friday was Donut Day, which was started by the Salvation Army.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went around. I thought I was going to Frankfurt and Benzonia,
I was
but
going to ask you about that.
I got to the church on Friday, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're going with these folks, and they're going to Traverse City location." So we went to say hi to the Traverse City Police Department, the Grand Traverse County Sheriff's Office.
I saw Sheriff Shea, so I was like, wait a second, you were not in Benzie County.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we stopped by the 911 dispatchers for Grand Traverse
Oh.
County, and we also went to go see the firefighters in Traverse City as well. And so I got into the church van right next to me, 4, 6, 7 dozen donuts, I believe.
Ooh.
Smelled good. Meyer donated a lot of donuts, so thanks, Meyer, for
Oh.
that. But yeah, it was a way to thank our first responders. But yeah, that was Friday.
Do you guys have like an updated count of how many donuts you gave away in total? I'm
Not
curious.
that I know of.
Yeah, I'm just curious if they know like the number of how much were donated and
We had
math.
a whole bunch of groups go, so I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Definitely-
I was just curious the impact, other
Ni-
than just the small areas that you delivered several donuts to.
Yeah, definitely nice to see the smiles on the faces of the first
Yeah.
responders.
Was Sheriff Shea happy you were dropping by? He probably didn't know.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw our friend and coworker Allie Baxter too at the
Oh, that's right.
law
Right
enforcement
around-
briefing on
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah.
She works on her day off. She's off on Fridays, and she still does that.
She's a dedicated individual. Yep. Dave is watching. He's saying good morning, Michigan. So he's covering all, what, 9-ish million people in Michigan. You got your bases covered.
Both peninsulas,
Dave. Yeah.
too. Yeah.
It's 59 in Breckenridge. Looks like a nice day after last night's rain. And his guess is golf ball size.
Okay.
Susan's going with quarter size. Bethel's saying good morning, everyone, from Manistee. Alice is saying good morning. It's 55 in Alpena and sunny. You guys do a great job.
Thank you, Miss Alice. It's good to hear from you.
She's going from sunshine emoji to sunflower emoji and then alternating back to sunshine, sunflower, sunshine. Yeah. Looks nice, Alice. Thank you.
That's good. I like that.
Ethan is saying good morning, Brendan, Heather, and Gib. Hope you had a great birthday, Brendan. I sure did, Ethan. Thank you. And he's going to give his answer to the weather quiz at the end so others can guess. He said this one is obvious for him since he's a meteorologist as well.
You know, I'm just checking in, see if you're Met 103 or 101 or whatever, whichever school you went to. It's paying off.
He's reporting 49 degrees in Sioux City with sunshine and smoke, warming up to 49 to going up to 92 degrees today. That's a big jump. That's a big jump.
That is a shock to the system.
Yeah. Jackie and Alice are going with quarter size. We have Christine saying good morning, Brendan and Heather, 54 and cloudy in Akiak. Glad you had a good birthday weekend and have a great day, you both.
Oh, you too.
Thanks, Christine. Barbara, also maybe new to the conversation, saying good morning. You do a great job. Thanks, Barbara.
Thanks for sticking around, Barbara.
Our friend and coworker Brad saying good morning.
B-Rad.
Hi, Brad. Wally saying good morning, Heather and Brendan. Wally here from Mayo. Question of the day. Heather, do you want to go over that since you put that together?
Yeah. We were asking, so I know a lot of schools, kids are either out or they're about to be out this week in northern Michigan. I know a lot of other, southern states, the kids get out a lot earlier and all of that. But for us here in Michigan, most people right around the corner are already off school. So I asked what the official or unofficial first day of summer is for most. And majority of people were answering Memorial Day. The other half pretty much answered last day of school. We were thinking about it in the content center, and me and Trevor Drew were like, what about boats and docks in the water? Mm-hmm. Because that's what a lot of people look forward to, even like into Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people doing that. And then first camping trip or the ice cream shops, the local ones opening back up.
Yeah, all great options.
Yeah.
Wally's going with Memorial Day, usually the start of summer or the 4th of July. So those are his comments.
Okay, yeah.
For the weather quiz, he's going with golf ball size. Speaking of Susie Q, she's chiming in per usual.
Per usual, yeah.
54 there in Frederick.
Okay.
Thank you for the beautiful rain, Heather.
You're welcome. Hopefully it wasn't too windy. We didn't see much reports of any damage as far as trees down or anything. If you guys have any of those reports, you can always pass them along. But looks like the primary impact was hail in a little bit of spots, gusty winds, and then the heavier downpours of rain. I think it was Marion Royston reported 1.5 inches of rain over there, which is a lot.
Susie Q's off to be with a girlfriend and then be home, hopefully working in her flowers.
Well, there you go.
And then Wally's at the golf ball. That's his guess. Okay. Paul saying hi to Gib. Susie Q asking how my birthday was. It was great. Yeah, I went to a theme park with some friends and then saw a family. Nancy saying good morning from East Jordan, where it's 56. Happy belated birthday, Brendan. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate that. And Susie Q had a nail in her tire and only had 300 miles on her new Jeep. Not very convenient.
Yeah.
Something happened on my white Jeep. Called dealer, and they said it wasn't under warranty. At least you called.
Yeah, I had a brand new tire blow up in my driveway with my previous car.
Oh,
it had like a bubble. Yeah, and I only had it was less than 1,000 miles. And it was actually, so the car wash people are a great resource because they were the ones who had alerted me. They're like, hey, there's a bubble in your tire. And I was like, what? I didn't even notice it because it was so small.
Okay.
But they had noticed it, and then when I drove home, it was a hot summer day, and it parked it in the driveway, and it was it sounded like a gunshot because it popped. Oof. And we walked out there and it was completely deflated. So it was just like a defective tire. But yeah, I hadn't heard of that happening till it happened to me.
Such an inconvenience. There's never a good time
Never a good
to
time.
have your tire have issues. Yeah.
It helps that my dad worked at a dealership to like get that replaced quickly, but yeah, it was just inconvenient.
Susie Q's going with quarter size. Thomas, happy belated birthday to you. We're
birthday twins.
Birthday buddies.
Yeah, we told him happy birthday yesterday.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying good morning. It's 55 and cloudy on Bois Blanc Island. And yes, I had a very happy birthday, Thomas. Hope you did as well. And I had a good time. Oh, there we go. I had a good time at our only tavern. So hopefully celebrating with family and or friends there. And he's going with quarter size, and God bless you both as we enter a new year of life here, Thomas.
Yeah, the big 2-5 for Brendan Kinney.
That's what we're going with.
That's what I'm going with.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's not accurate, but we'll go with that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
My mom was 35 for my whole life until recently when I grew up and moved out of the house. I'm like, oh, you're not 35 again? Huh. Weird.
Holly is saying good morning. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you, Holly. So Susan M. Jones, you're going to get a kick out of this, Heather.
Okay.
She wants us to go with Susie.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we can do that. We got this. You have to be the one who remembers it, though.
No, I'm going to go with you, Heather. I need you to remember.
I know, but you're the one who reads the comments.
So S-U-Z-I.
Okay.
Which is funny because Susan Chapel, she goes with Susie Q. That's what her dad called her.
Yeah.
And then Susan Jones, Susie. Okay, I'm going to do my best. You're going to have to remind me, I think, Susan.
Yep.
Nancy's going with quarter size. Jackie, I think what she means, how many donuts did you eat? Actually, I had one yesterday. So I didn't have any on Friday, Jackie, for National Donut Day.
Okay.
Those were for the first responders. But in Port Huron, a place where I used to work, had a delicious donut filled with some strawberry filling.
Oh.
My favorite.
It wasn't a punchki, though, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Ethan is loving the enthusiasm. Thank you for all you do. I may have some exciting news soon. Smiley face.
Okay.
Wonder what that could be. Also, my evening anchor who has been at the station for 37 years. His birthday was the same as mine, apparently. And then Thomas's.
Anchor sleigh.
So we have some June 9th birthdays.
A lot of Geminis. The Geminis love TV is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and the season's wrapping up here in a little bit.
It is.
Gemini season.
Uh-huh.
Ethan is saying also it's certainly a shock to the system since yesterday we got to 67 for the high.
Yeah, you guys were similar to where we were at here. Ugh. Air conditioning on?
Yeah, seriously. Wally said, I forgot to say happy birthday, Brendan. Wally, thank you. And I hope you had a great day and had fun. Sure did. The second day, this is also Wally. The second day I was in Florida this year, I got a nail in our tire and brand new tires on my truck. Never a good time. No. Never a good time. Tammy's saying good morning, and Thomas is going with 40. Oh, I get it. I see what he's saying. He's going with 47. He just turned 47, but in parentheses he put 74. So we can flip those numbers, Thomas.
Yeah, you do what you want, and you know what?
Go for it.
When I'm older, I'll just say whatever number I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ethan said, now that I waited, quarter size. Let's see if he remembered correctly from his meteorology classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're talking about the size of hail. You can see some smaller hail in the background, and that was from our storms yesterday, last evening, that passed through. So what size hail does it have to be considered severe criteria that means issuing a severe thunderstorm warning? What do you think?
I'm going with Ethan.
Yeah?
No, I guess quarter size as well.
Brendan did take a meteorology class, so he does know. He knows a few things.
While ago.
Yeah, but you still know a few things, more than some people.
I've just been obsessed with weather since I was a child, yeah.
It does help that you do know a little bit here and there. So yeah, it's that. So it's usually an inch or more in diameter. That's the parameters needed to make it severe criteria. So weather quiz standings this morning. We have Brendan 1 for 1 this week. Director Gibb, undefeated. Good job, Gibb.
Good job, Gib.
And he is tied with our Facebook viewers. Today was Mr. Larry. And producer Sarah's 1 for 2 this week so far.
We have another special guest joining us this morning.
Do we?
This may surprise you, Heather.
Okay.
'Cause I don't think we've had her live. Got Mama Bricca this morning.
Wait, Charisse
Yes.
is tuning in. Usually she'll
Yes.
comment after.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 6 a.m. now, which I guess is a normal time for her to be up, right?
It's true, because usually it was around 10 o'clock yesterday. I still hadn't done the editorial meeting, and she called me. I'm like, I'm still at work. But I think she was at work on her break, and she's like, who's awake
gotcha.
at this hour? Well, her daughter.
Hi, Mama Bricca. Good morning.
Yeah. Hey, Mama, you never called me back yesterday. I called her, and then she's like, hey, I'll call you back, and I never saw the call come through. That's okay, though. She just wanted to chit-chat. There's
Gotcha.
no emergency, I don't think, so.
She is reporting
She said it was hot over there.
90s again today in
Yeah.
North Idaho. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what that is? Yuck.
Yeah.
We haven't got that hot here just yet. Thank God.
Well, good to hear from you.
Yeah.
We got our moms watching, which is always fun. Mark is saying good morning from Fremont, Indiana. Sunny and warm today.
Okay.
Gail said, my dad always said it's going to be a quarter-size hailstorm out there.
Oh, that's a fun saying. I haven't heard that before.
And then Ethan said, with a winky eye, little, it's not an emoji, but you know, the semicolon and the
Yeah.
parenthesis. Whew, I'm starting to fade here. All right, Brendan, we got to go. Come on, keep up the energy.
Yeah, someone was used to getting a little more sleep, wasn't he?
I may have went to bed a little later than usual last night.
We're both night owls, though.
Anyway, Ethan said, yeah, it's not like I reported on this like an hour ago. So he's obviously reporting hail.
Yeah.
Part of his viewing area, perhaps.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And Joel said we had hail in Pierport yesterday. And Susie Q, no hail for us. She's thankful for that.
Yes.
Okay, I think those are all the comments for now.
Okay.
Yep.
You got it, Brendan?
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. Yep.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, we're going to be live 4:30 to 7 a.m. And a little programming note for those who tune in. You'll have Trevor tomorrow, and I will be doing a fun little golf day, so I will be out. But still part of the station. So a hard work day for me, but Trevor will be in early doing the weather 4:30 to 7. And Brendan he'll be joining.
I'll be here.
Yep.
And we'll play that little violin for Heather as she has a quote-unquote hard work day.
It is hard. It's
Tough work.
18 holes of golf, Brendan. It's tiring.
Well, I've never done that, so I'll have to
Yeah.
take your word on that.
It's just, there's going to be muscles, because like I golfed already once this year, but not enough. Little tiny muscles that you don't think about end up hurting next few days. It's like your ribs. If you like grip your club too tight, then your like neck can hurt. I know you feel very bad for me.
Just crying on the inside for you.
It's going to be such a nice day too.
I can tell she's a little excited. Well, you have fun golfing tomorrow, Heather.
Yeah, I'll be golfing with the station manager, so there are worse things.
Yeah.
We get
I
along
think so,
well
yeah.
with him, yeah.
And then Ethan saying, have a terrific Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to stay cool out there, Ethan. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Hopefully
90s.
crank the AC
And Mama
up.
Bricca, if she's still watching too.
Yeah.
90s.
That's too hot in Idaho. That's
Yeah.
a no for me. Oof. Stepping outside and like having that air hit you, it's not fun.
Yeah. Those are all the comments for now, Heather.
Okay. Well, everyone, have a good Tuesday. Trevor and Brendan will be back here tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.